to 80%, and the R&R is from like usually on average 2 R&R, because we target an average of a minimum of 2 R&R in every single trade. So besides December, because December's ass, you'll have a 70 to 80% win rate, and it's a great strategy, and we're excited to share it with y'all. So yeah, let's get going, Eric.
Yes, sir. So before I actually like do the backtesting, I'm gonna switch over to trading view because I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with trading, but that's the wrong window. But before we backtest you, we want you to like understand why, what the purpose of backtesting is. So pretty much normally if you're trying to trade, right, you have to sit through the whole time you're trading. So like if you enter here, you're gonna have to like wait 30 minutes for the actual trade to play out. But basically when we're backtesting, what we can do is on TradingView, if you press replay, you can pretty much go to any point in time, right? And it's gonna like cut off um, the, the future data basically, and you're essentially just going back in time and replaying old data. And this is just really good because we can go to any point in time and just like look through the data and put and test our strategy. So we don't have to wait through the entire like time to play out. We can just play it candle by candle like this. So that way we can see pretty quickly if our strategy actually works or not. So you can see like here, right? I pretty much went through like an hour and like 30 seconds. So that's why it's really good. So now I'm gonna switch back to the spreadsheet. So I found this tool that was pretty cool for backtesting. Usually I recommend FX Replay. It's just fxreplay.com. That's what I used before to backtest. It does cost money, I think, but they do have like a trial which you could just like do it and then like dip. But I've recently been using TradeZella, and uh, yeah, I found it to be pretty good. So we're gonna be using this software to backtest. So yeah, let's get started. So if you guys
Oh
aren't
wait,
aware,
uh,
the
Eric, you gotta
three-step
finish it.
strategy, right? It's just 3 steps. So first, identify, draw on liquidity, and then second, enter, and then third, or enter off of like FEG or MA. Honestly, anything. The entry is not that important. The most important is identifying where price is going to go. And then finally, hold to TP slash F stop loss with minimum 2 to 1 RR. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off in June. So the nice thing about this is that I can just go to the next New York opening time. So I'm going to just do that. So yeah, Monday, June 3rd. Let's see. I'm gonna skip to. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the strategies from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern only. So I'll go ahead and skip to around 9:50 a.m. So something like this. And then also while you're backtesting, you'll want to pull up the economic news calendar too, because you should be using that when you're trading. So something like forexfactory.com is good. So I'm gonna go to June 3rd, and we can see we got 10 a.m. news, ISM manufacturing PMI. So we're gonna wait a few minutes after 10 a.m. But when you're analyzing, you want to always start from the higher time frame and move lower. So like here we can see the the S&P 500 overall is in an uptrend, and on the 1 hour we have this 1 hour bullish FEG that hasn't really been tapped into. And yeah, we can just wait for see how this 10 a.m. candle looks like. So this is the reaction off the 10 a.m. news, this specific one, which is why we want to wait a little bit after 10 a.m. to enter. Because if we enter like long on short here, it'll pretty much be like gambling. So we can see on the smaller time frame, it's kind of like a downtrend, like if we move to the 1 hour, but we do have this 1 hour bullish. And we know that fair value gaps do like to get filled. So there's really two things we can target here, right? We can either try and target this high up here, which would be buy side liquidity, so the top of these wicks, or try to target this unfilled, what is it, 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So let's just wait for some more confirmation. So we can see on the 5 minute we form this bearish, and on the 1 minute we're forming both bullish and bearish fair value gaps, but it's like choppy.
See, Jack, this is one of those areas. I think Torch was asking me, one of those areas where you have to determine when you don't take a trade, because you see, there's no real direction to price. At least there wasn't until now.
Yeah.
So only trade when you have a clear direction.
So I'd actually like, so we got like this, we swept this low, and we have this 1 hour bullish FVG. So there is conviction, I think, as our drawn liquidity. So I think taking short here would not be bad. So now we're gonna want to check, use a short position tool, what kind of like risk to reward we can get from this. So usually we want at least like a 2-to-1 risk to reward, but in this situation, it's kind of like shaky. So this would be like a lower quality setup that you could take if you wanted to. But I mean, we can just try it for now. So I'm gonna go to contracts because that's normally what I trade. Just press sell and move my stop loss here and take profit down here.
Hey, you
And
mind if I ask why you chose that level for the stop loss?
oh yeah, sure. So I forgot to mention that also my stop loss is fixed 4 points, just because I found that that's what I found worked the best for through my back testing. So it is
Right.
completely up to you where you want to put it. Like sometimes some people might want to put it on the top of the second candle in the fair value gap or the first, but I recommend just doing your testing and seeing what works best for you.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest advantages of this strategy because you have a fixed stop loss every single trade. Every single trade you go into knowing that you're risking the same amount of money. So there's no such thing as accidentally losing way more than you can because you always risk the same amount that you can every single trade. This is the most mechanical strategy out there. And a mechanical strategy means less emotions, and less emotions means better trading.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that it's fixed, no subjectivity.
Hmm.
yes sir. But let's see how this plays out. Oh, when
Hey,
exactly? Oh, when it kept going.
this was like, so yeah. So look, chat. You had a bearish trend, bearish rejections. Remember, chat. I told some of y'all. You can determine the bias based on reactions to higher time frame PD arrays. You see reactions from that higher time frame PD array. They're bearish reactions. You get a bearish trend, and then you target a DOL, a draw on liquidity on the sell side, which is a retracement into another higher time frame PD array, and that's it.
Oh,
One trade done.
so when we're like journaling our back test, you want to write down the date and like how many points that you won that day. So what day is this? June 3rd, 2024. So it's like what, 8 points? I mean, it looks like we could have gotten a lot more just because of the trend, but on days like these, you just gotta take your profit and be happy with it. And another rule of the strategy is that once you win, so win after one trade equals step equal just no more trading, and max 2 trades per day, which means, right, since we're risking fixed 4 points per trade, right, that means you're only going to be losing a max of 8 points per day. So that's pretty much like setting a limit to yourself. But yeah, that was this day, so we can go to the next. Just skip to the next
Yeah,
time.
yes, upon we trade every day, Monday to Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. EST. We only trade 1 hour of the day. So we just get our money and we leave,
Yeah.
right? 10 to 11 a.m. every single day, Monday to Friday. Live execution. So you can see Eric's orders on the screen and you can copy his order on your own accounts and you can make money and learn the strategy for yourself at the same time. And you already know Eric. You'll see his executions on his own Express accounts and you're gonna like he's been profitable for 4 years, so you have the opportunity to trade exactly like how a profitable and experienced trader trades, right? It's free for 7 days and then it's paid, but it's absolutely worth it because you will get payouts after that trial. I mean, nothing is guaranteed in trading, but as long as you stay disciplined and as long as you take the trades we take and learn the strategy correctly and you stay disciplined, you will get paid. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Oh, we do have a couple questions. Let's go through
Yeah.
those actually.
Which instrument do you trade? ES, S&P,
Yes.
ES, S&P 100 futures every single time. No other ticker.
This also works on NQ and Forex, but I think for ES and NQ it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get the
In a life,
huge candle on the right? Um, Look up PO3 by, let me see who that's by actually. 2
in
degrees.
a,
That's basically the daily candle.
in a life trade, is there any reason not to take a profit if it is you're only halfway to your TP? I see some traders miss out on $500 due to the market reversing back to BE. Well, you see, we target a minimum 2 R&R every single trade, right? So if it goes back to BE, then that sucks, and that yeah sucks to suck. But usually, if you don't capture the 2 R&R, then don't take the trade. But I guess like this happened one time. I think we were taking a trade in the live stream, and I think we didn't see like we were shorting into an hourly bullish fair value gap, and we should have taken profit there, right? And I think that was like an exceptional mistake. That's never going to happen again. But I think that's like one instance where you would take profit early, like if you see we're reacting off of something in the opposite direction. So yeah, I guess that instant. But usually you get a minimum 2 R&R. What platform do you use? Um, Tradeovate,
Trading
yeah,
View. Trading View
yeah.
and Top Step as the prop firm.
Eric uses TradingView and Tradeovate. I use TopStep X. So yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is that if you want to exit early, it's also if like price starts being like really bad. So if it's just chopping around for like I don't know 30 minutes to an hour, then I'd probably just get out. And you also like if you're holding a trade and it goes past 11 a.m., it's up to you if you want to hold it. But I've found that holding it past 11 usually doesn't have the best results. But again, I recommend just doing your own testing and see what works best for you. So if you just want to hold it to stop loss or take profit, or if you want to move break even, move your stop to break even. I think those are things you have to find out for yourself, just so that you have the confidence in psychology to like support and make sure you actually like follow your rules, basically. What else? Have you ever thought about setting stop loss to break even? Oh wait, that's what we just answered. What do I got my mouth full of? Chipotle, bro. 10 a.m. Eastern? Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern. In a live trade, is there any reason not to take a profit if it's only halfway to your take profit? I see some traders miss out. Yeah, again, it's like up to you, right? Do your testing. If you do move your stop loss to break even and it stops you out, that's just unfortunate. You just have to accept it and move to the next trade. I have an Express account. Is that okay? Copy trade? Yeah. Should we look for entries off of 5-minute FEGs, 30-minute, or liquidity levels? So you have to keep in mind like everything. So I'll actually pull up a chart just to make it a little bit easier.
I'm
Give
gonna
me a
take a
second.
quick video of this. Our first back testing session, man. This is amazing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to everyone who came, man. I really appreciate it.
This was like a board I was working on, but In terms of liquidity, these are all the things that you should keep in mind and where price can go. So I'll send a screenshot of this in the chat. How much of the ICT mentorship have I studied? I think only like a couple videos. I find that just looking at the charts yourself is a lot faster. You can learn a lot faster that way.
Eric, you're recording this too, right?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Yeah, for sure. Just checking.
Would I be able to use Thinkorswim? Yeah, you can. Indicators do I use for confirmation? Where's the chart? I mean, I don't really. The only indicator I really use is moving average, just to like look for what the overall trend is and try to buy a pullback. But you gotta keep in mind pretty much all of these things. And I'll probably be making a video on this later. Alright, but yeah, let's get back to
Dude,
the back testing.
Eric is like raging at your drinking water. He just hates the sound.
Yeah, I'll be sending that mind map out probably when I release the video, and I'll send it out in Discord too. Alright, so now let's look at this day. Let's see. Again, we gotta look at the daily. We do have like a daily bearish FVG. So that could give us a reason to go short here. 4-hour bullish FVG.
Yo, one water cup. Could you mute your mic, please? We're getting like some buffer from there, but we can't really hear words. So. One water cup. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
We got this high and this low. And let's look at the news for that day. So it looks like we do have a red folder at 10 a.m. Jolt's job opening. So we want to be careful when 10 a.m. comes. But yeah, it looks like it wants to reach for some sort of sell side just based on looking at this, right? We have this bullish FEG that got disrespected, and this is just like an obvious downtrend. So we're just gonna wait for the news to get released and see what happens. All right, so it looks like we're actually pushing higher here. We have this 1 minute bullish.
Oh my God, we got Rishi Sunak in the chat. What's
So let's
up,
see, we
Rishi?
could target this high up here. We have a bullish reaction off 10 a.m. news, so, and we have this 1 minute bullish FEG, so we could try something like this. Two contracts, buy, stop loss down here, take profit up here. All right, let's see how
Hi,
this
does the
plays out.
deal well?
Oh, instantly stopped. That's crazy. So
Yeah.
that would be -4 points on that day. 6/4/24. That is unfortunate.
Did you take a second trade?
Usually no, but let's see. I mean, the other obvious draw would be this sell side down here.
Well, it looks like we got manipulated, did we? It really does. No? Wow.
There's this 1 minute bearish FEG, but
Okay, so we did get manipulated. Wow, that sucked. I think we got the bias right. It's just price looks ass on this day.
yeah, it looks like longs.
Yeah.
But let's see.
We got the bias right. It's just price was just moving sideways for a while.
I'm gonna speed this up, bro.
Yeah, it did. This was one terrible day.
Oh yeah, it did eventually want to go for buy side. And that's just unfortunate, and just have to take that loss. So let's go to the next day. Next day, New York session.
We got some questions. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah,
Uh, so for bias, you'll look for reaction off of news. Yeah, because news days are great days because news days are usually really easy to tell the trend, right? If news comes out bearish, then it's probably going to be a bearish trend day. If news comes out bullish, it's probably going to be a bullish trend day. So that's usually the easiest days to trade. So yeah. So basically we find gap at 1 hour, 4 hour, and yeah, essentially, right,
pretty
Aaron?
much. Yeah,
You find yeah. Yeah. You use the higher time frame gaps like the 1 hour gap or the 4 hour gap for bias, and then you use the lower time frame gaps like the 1 minute and the 5 minute for entries.
correct.
Instead of points won or lost. Does it make sense to talk in cash amount? I mean, yeah, it does. But like I guess like it's to the point like you keep money out of the conversation because like if you want to make the most money trading, you take money out of the equation.
Yeah, you
So
can't be
if you
thinking about money if you want to make money in trading. And like
if,
it's
if
also subjective too, right? If it depends all on how many contracts you have. So like if you're on one contract on this would be 400, this would be minus 200. But if you're someone who has like 20 prop firm accounts and you're trading 10 contracts, it'd be 4,000 and 2,000.
yeah,
And with
like
with
if you tell someone
with
my
these
bad,
trading strategies, right? It's not about having like something that's 100% win rate. It's really about capital. Just having something that will be able to give you something like consistent profit. It's really just adding more capital to it. It's not necessarily trying to make maximize a strategy.
right? Chat, and I always say this, chat. Like, if you tell someone who doesn't trade, oh, I took a $2,000, they're gonna think you're an idiot. But
Exactly.
like they don't know that your wins are like $6,000, right? And that's why I tell everyone, you don't make money by the incredibleness of your wins. You make money by how you treat your losses.
Yep.
That's how you stay profitable. Taking a loss and not over trading is the real profitability. Because anyone can make money on the markets. I can give my phone to my pet bird, and if he pecks at the right button, he'll make money.
There's literally a
Can my
wheel that
pet
did
bird
that.
yeah, there's a guy who does that exactly. But can the pet bird do that consistently and manage losses? No. That's why I'm telling you. You stay successful by not by your victories, but by your losses. Control your losses, and you will be profitable. For some reason, I can't find ES S&P 500. Am I searching up the wrong thing on Thinkorswim? What's Thinkorswim?
Thinkorswim is TD Ameritrade's broker. I don't know if
Oh,
they have features.
yeah.
Oh, looks like they
It's
do.
switching to. They do?
Um, yeah, I look at one of these videos, how to set up Thinkorswim for trading futures. I don't use Thinkorswim, so I can't like do
Yeah.
exactly what to do, but try that.
Like I would tell you guys to just use TradingView. TradingView is the easiest way to trade futures, man.
Yeah, trading is
Never had any
clean.
issues putting in any order. If you guys are interested, let me quickly send you like the link, I guess. It doesn't only work for futures, but we backtested on futures and it works for futures pretty well. It can work for forex as well. So yeah.
Do you look at I look at NQ as well. Unfortunately, during backtesting, you can't really like look at NQ at the same time. But when you're live trading, yeah, you need to look at NQ. But RTY, not really. Does this strat only work? I think I may answer that. Yeah, it works on forex and futures, but yeah, I read this guy, but you want to know more by book. In terms of books, hmm, I don't know. For those concepts, I feel like you can just what I did at least is just look them up online and then just get as much screen time as I can. So just practicing those concepts. But I think there's one book by Lumi Traders that you could look at. This one. Does it work in crypto? Forex and futures. I haven't tested on crypto. So if I were you, I would back test that to see if it works on crypto. I'd imagine it would, but do your testing.
If I can
Yeah,
share my opinion real quick,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
I think crypto is way too unstable and volatile for a strategy like this to really work effectively as it would with futures or forex. Uh, yeah, I'd
Well,
stay out of crypto. For this
yeah, one
actually, unless you find that you can successfully back, unless you find that you're getting some results in back testing.
one water cup. Can you mute your mic, please? Bring back. Thank you.
I think
Okay. How
for
much?
stablecoins, it'd probably work because the whole point of this strategy is just catching a trend, right?
Yeah,
And Bitcoin and Ethereum, they do trend sometimes, but yeah, you'd have to test it yourself to see.
it's based off of liquidity too, which is the most basic part of any market. So it could. Like, I'm not betting good camp.
Stablecoins
How
follow
much?
forex trends? Yeah, somewhat because it's Bitcoin USD, right? There's also Bitcoin Euro, Bitcoin AUD, and all that. So it still has like that currency in it. What's
How
up?
much is a contract typically that you guys trade? Um, one contract is $200 on ES, and we because we risk 4 points. So, and sometimes we enter in two contracts if it's a good day and it's a good looking trade. So, and that will be $400. So, yeah. What is the best way? You can answer it here,
Yeah, yeah. Here, I'll
agent.
just pull up my course thingy. This Notion page that I have,
Absolutely, one water cup, no problem.
and I'll go to market structure. So essentially, this is what a market structure shift is. We're basically making some sort of like in an uptrend we make a new low and it'd be a candle close, and a downtrend, right, it'd be new high with a candle close. And best time frame is minimum 5 minute, I think. It is like it is fractal, right? You could get a 1 minute market structure shift, but that doesn't mean that the entire trend's gonna reverse. But I'd say usually the higher time frames will give you a stronger probability of reversal. Can you short fractions of a future? You can do what is it called? Micros, like MES, and it'd be 1/10 of the value of a future. But I'd recommend going with prop firms since you don't have to risk your own capital. Does this all go down the live trading channel? Yeah, every week, every day, we stream, and the live trading channel is just like the recording of our streams. We execute the strategy live, and it's me on my actual account. All right, let's look at this day now.
There's still people on Reddit asking to join the backtesting session. This is crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Like 30 minutes late, but okay, come on in.
Yeah, I mean they're welcome to join.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So looking at the daily, right, we have this 1 minute bearish FVG that we clearly just disrespected, right? We have these candles that just punctured it and we closed above. So again, with this overall uptrend, longs probably would be ideal in this situation. So now let's look at news. And okay, at 9:45 we have these news. Oh, that's Canada. Never mind. You only look at USD. So final service is PMI. Anything with PMI in it is going to affect the market. And then ISM service is PMI. So we're going to wait a little bit again after to 10 a.m. for some confirmation. But we can see so far this uptrend is pretty strong. So like we have this 1 hour FVG that got respected. We did form a bearish 5 minute here. So we have to keep that in mind. But yeah, let's go to 1 minute and just see how news reacts. Wow, so it looks like we got a huge rejection at the 1 hour. I want some confirmation here. It looks like it's just chopping around. Let's see how the 5 minute looks. we did sweep this low down here, but we haven't swept this one. But I do see possibility for a reversal if we get a market structure shift plus fair value gaps. So let's see. Nice, that's a very strong reaction. Also add the simple moving average. They haven't tried to do. Yeah. So we did form a 1 minute bullish FVG. And we did respect that 1 hour because right it wicked into it and you swept some sort of sell side here. So I think longs to probably this point would be pretty reasonable. So now long position tool, let's see how many points we could get out of this. 9. Stop loss is 4. Be 2.25 risk reward. So that's a trade that we would like. So yeah, it looks like we tapped into it. So I'm just gonna press buy. Unfortunately, this with the back testing, right? It's not gonna be all the way accurate because it only shows the closed candle. But we're just gonna assume that we entered off of here and have our stop loss down here. Take profit up here. Now we just let it play out. Oops. Yep, and just like that, I hit our take profit, so it would be plus 9 points. So we'd write this on here and add the date.
That was a beautiful trade.
Yeah, absolute
Really
textbook.
Yeah. See, guys, you determine the bias based on the reaction from the higher time frame PD array. Easy.
Yeah, and on a day like this, right, we tapped into this 1 minute or 1 hour bullish. Excuse me. I see us actually trending upwards more, if we get confirmation that it wants to go higher. So if we keep getting like FEGs that form, then we could keep going higher, probably to like this buy side up here, and maybe even up here if it's like a very trendy day, because usually news days can give pretty good trends. But let's see, it could also just reverse off of this point here, which is why we take profits. But yeah, I
Hey,
went to that buy side.
before that entry, you said that we swept sell side, I think, when it hit the blue line. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so this is sell side liquidity, right? It's kind of similar to support. It's basically just lows, right? And we can see that we have a low here, and we just draw this out, and this candle came down. I believe it was from the news reaction, and we just immediately rejected off of that. Along with that being a 1 hour bullish, that's why like we want to go long. But anytime we sweep sell side and we get like a good reaction off of it, that includes a market structure shift plus bullish FEG, then that's a good confirmation that it's going to reverse off of that point. Does that make sense?
So is a sweep just an interaction with this key level?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Let me see if I can show an example.
Is Legacy Trades in here? Legacy Trades, is he in here? He's trying to join out, but he says he can't join for whatever reason.
Liquidity sweep, just like this. I don't know why it's blue. There we go. So like, see, we have all these lows, right? And as soon as we touch them, we get like immediate rejection. And after we wait for some confirmation, then you can go long.
I got you. Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, I'm actually interested in seeing how this day plays out. It might just be a entirely green day. Oops. Yeah, it was a daily candle would look something like this. That's pretty crazy. It would be green. Let's go to the next day. Have you ever thought of holding past drawn liquidity when the entry does not warrant a 2RR if you sell at the draw of liquidity? Most of the time, I just take the draw liquidity. If it's a heavy news day, there's times where I can move stop to break even and just let it run for maybe 10 to 15 points. Can I backtest a random one like July 23rd? Sure. I'm gonna do like one more though, and then we can go to a random day.
Oh, welcome, Arthur. Glad you can make it.
Hey, thank you.
Absolutely, man. Okay, chat. Just like I saw some new people come in here. We stream live every single day, Monday to Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. with live executions. Right? If you want more information, you can click the link in my bio, and you can join my server. You can see a little channel that's just dedicated to the live executions that Eric and I got. We trade 10 to 11 a.m. only, up to 2 trades a day only. That's all we need to make money. And we show our live executions on the screen for you guys to just copy and make money from. So, yeah, and Eric's been trading for 4 years. You can check out if he's profitable or not, his profitability proof in the payout section and the profit sections. And yeah, you have the opportunity to trade alongside a profitable trader with this great strategy, like for free for 7 days, and then it becomes paid. And I can almost guarantee you that if you stay disciplined and you take the right trades with us, you will get payouts. You will get payouts of $1,000 for just that $100 a month. It will be well worth it.
Yes, sir. We got a daily bullish FEG, and we're near all-time highs. So this is actually kind of a sketchy situation.
Yeah, all-time highs are always tough trading conditions.
Because it could reverse at any point, or it could also
Yeah.
just keep going up. So
honestly, I should just stop trading all-time highs days, if I'm going to be honest. Let's just all go
8:30,
down and
we got unemployment. So let's look at that candle. With the 8:30 news, usually you get some whack candle like this. It's gonna form a high and low. It looks like both of them got swept, so we're just kind of gonna ignore it. And we also have this obvious buy side that we swept and has potential for reversal. But the daily FEG hasn't actually been formed because this is like the third candle. So I'm actually gonna delete this for now. But I'm thinking like probably shorts to take out this low. Looks pretty good. Because we swept this, so we have a chance of reversing. But there is the probability that it just keeps pushing up because we are near all-time highs.
yeah, that's the tricky
Any
thing
10
about
a.m.
this.
news. Yeah, and also guys, like when you're with trading, you're never gonna know exactly 100% what's gonna happen. You can pretty much know where price can potentially go, but you're not going to know like what you can't you basically can't predict the future. Is what I'm trying to say. But let's see what 10 a.m. brings us. We got a nice reaction downwards.
Might
Forming
have to go short.
on what? Yeah, I think shorts look nice here.
It's just all-time highs is tricky. That's it.
Yeah. We can only get around 6 points here. I'd say like this looks pretty high probability.
Yeah.
Something we can go for it. We tapped into that 1 minute bearish.
You expecting trade?
So I'm gonna sell. Something like this. So stop for it. Take profit at 6.5. Make sure there's nothing that could like get in the way. We have this
Right.
low as well. That might go for. But the safe spot is to go for the sell side because once it hits here, it could reverse.
And you had bearish reactions off the news.
Looks like it's pushing up. And it stopped
Ah,
us. That's
now we got
unfortunate.
fake. That's tough.
That's,
You see, that's why I hate all-time highs. All-time highs is always ass condition. Let's see what happens then.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what happens. Oh, that's just
Wow,
choppy.
we're just gonna chop. We're just gonna
That's just
chop. This is
choppy.
why I hate all-time highs trading, chat.
Hit this low.
This is why I hate all-time highs. It's always choppy.
I think there's a high probability we go to this sell side though.
Yeah, it is. It's like that last loss we took on backtesting. It just stopped us out, and then eventually we were right. It's just the choppiness took us out.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it hit it eventually.
Yeah, it's right idea. Just entry was choppy. It was too much.
Yep. Some days you can have the right draw on liquidity. You know where price is gonna go, but something like this happens, and you just have to accept it. I don't know if we go. Yeah, we went for that low as well. That's crazy. All right, next day. This is
And honestly,
probably
you can avoid these kind of losses if you're like, oh, it's all time highs. That's ass conditions. I'm not going to trade. You could avoid it, you know.
yeah.
So yeah. Do you have any course in case I want to learn this method? Yes, there is a free course you could see in trading education, and you could also join the free trial using the link in Eric's bio. Here, let me copy it for you guys right now.
Yeah, the WAP, the
Yeah,
the the free trial WAP thing has a video course that pretty much goes through this.
here you go. Okay, I just sent you guys the link to the free trial in the chat, and you can trade live with us for 7 days and see our live executions, and you'll be able to profit and make money from that.
All right, let's look at this day. This day looks interesting. We got NFE, so that's usually gonna bring a lot of momentum in the market. And then some other 8:30 news, and this yellow folder news at 10 a.m. But it's not gonna do too much. So yeah, but let's look at the daily. We're tapping into this uh, bullish daily FEG that we've just formed. Mm, 4 hour.
I got this question from my server, but it's a pretty general question, so I'm going to
Yeah,
announce it
sure.
here. How do I join the live trading stream during the weekday? Okay, so you guys just join with the WAP, and then you'll have access to the live streams for 7 days for free. And yeah, you just sign up with the WAP. And then on Monday, let me click onto the server. On Monday, 10 a.m. EST, you will go up and you will see a channel that's called Live Trading with Eric. Let me quickly paste a screenshot.
Yeah, it's like the very top on the
Yeah,
channel section in
at the
Discord.
very top. I would say 9:55 a.m. because sometimes we get a trade at 10. So to make sure you don't miss anything. So 9:55 a.m. Join up in that channel that says Live Trading with Eric, and you'll have access to us and our live executions and everything.
Yes, sir. All right, looking at this day, because we tapped into the daily bullish FEG, I think it'd be reasonable to go longs, and we have a data high as well. So up here, and we have this data, not really data, but it's just like sell side. But I think since we tapped into the bullish FEG and we got a nice reaction, a nice bounce off of it, we can look for an entry targeting this high. So yeah, that would be our bias. 959. Looks like we actually inversed off of here. Yeah, so we could buy off this inverse. I'm gonna do that and see how many points we could squeeze out of this. We could target the highs. But usually at most I want to target, like, for me at least, I'm comfortable targeting like 10 to 15. My default is take profit at 10, stop loss at 4, but
Oh, this is nice. Data wick.
yeah, I'm actually not sure how many points I want to go for here.
Go for it all.
Go for it all.
Go. No, no, no. That's not gonna be. I mean, I do think it's gonna go up to it though. That's the funny
I'll
thing.
do
But
12 for a
yeah,
3-to-1 RR. All right, stop down
So
here.
is that disrespect of the bearish fair value gap, yeah, a
yeah,
long signal for you?
Yeah,
you got it.
but
And you
honestly,
have
like,
so
the
go
you
on.
could enter off of like anything, because I feel like in this situation, if you just know, if you have a strong convictions longs, like, you just look for any reason to enter long.
By the way,
Okay.
chat. Eric, zoom out. Okay, actually, just finish the trade first.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna just put tape profit up here. So 3-to-1 RR. Yo, that's crazy.
This is so slow. What day is this?
It's a Friday.
Okay, that's good. It's the same pattern actually. Like if you see before the entry, the price. Oh
I
my
don't like how
god.
it's moving so slow.
Yeah. What day is this? What is? It's like December price action, but it's in June.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
whatever. TP baby, there we go.
TP.
So you see, yeah. So Eric, zoom out real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So look, chat. That purple box. That's a higher time frame PD array, I guess. Ain't it? Bullish hourly.
Daily bullish FEG. This one
Okay, there
we
you go.
tapped
So
into.
look, chat. Okay, and go back to the 1 minute. So look, remember, like I said on Reddit, 3-step strat. So first, you determine a draw. So for the draw, we need buy. For the draw, we have major liquidity on the
This.
buy side area, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
buy side area is data high. Boom. That's step one. We have data high as our target. Step two, determine the trend. You have a huge bullish, daily bullish for value gap that we just tapped into, and we had reactions long, and we're trending upwards. So now you have the trend, bullish trend. So now you already have an idea. You're going to be taking longs to data high, right? So now you just need to wait for an entry. And in this case, our entry was the inverse of the 1 minute bear value. So now you have the entire trade. Inverse of a 1 minute bearish fair value on a long to data high. That's the entire trade. That's it. 3-step process.
Yep, it's that simple. And there's like more opportunities to enter here as well, right? You could enter off this 9 moving average, or off this 1 minute bullish, or off these tests as well. And there's probably like
Yeah.
3 minute. Yeah, there's a 3 minute. Not really a 5 minute, but did test like the moving average.
I'm gonna be honest, Eric. I think in real time you hold data high. In real time you hold the data
Yeah.
high. I'm sure.
So we
Because
did.
like this is a high prediction target.
Yeah, we bagged 12 points off this day, but oops. So there we go. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like price is most likely going to go up here, but let's see.
Really. Oh, yeah, it's gonna get it. Yeah, it's gonna get it. Boom, TP hit.
I mean, yeah, that would have been 22 points of potential profit. Um, and then after we hit buy side, right, it can either continue trending up or reverse. I'm actually gonna see if we can draw that. Like either this is gonna happen or this. So right, you if you're looking to trade up here, which not the smartest idea because this would have been of the much higher probability trade, but like you could look for reaction, something like this, right? And we can see in this case it just reacted bearishly off of this and reversed. But yeah, someone said they wanted to see a random day, so we could look at that. Yo, someone choose a day. I think this is like June to August.
Oh, I know who said that. I thinker. That boy was talking shit. I'm joking, bro. But yeah, pick your day, I thinker. This is your time to shine.
Yeah, pick a day, bro.
This is your time to
Pick a
shine,
day,
I
any day.
thinker. Come on. Pick your day. Pick your day. He was talking mad shit, bro. He was like, "Oh, I
All
think
right,
around
birthday. All right, bet. Dude, you know what'd be
July
funny
20."
if that was a weekend, bro? That'd be hilarious.
Actually, that's crazy. He'd call us scammers if that happened. Go try that.
All right, July 22nd. Oh, it's gonna be a Tuesday. Uh,
Okay.
go to start a New York session. All right, let's
January
take a look
2nd,
at this.
2008.
All right. I think this gap was caused by a contract change, so we can just ignore that. I see a bearish daily FEG here. We do have a bullish FEG. Let's look at the weekly chart. On the weekly, we disrespected this bullish FEG.
That's crazy, Mega.
I'm
That's
trying to figure out my
insane.
bias. I see buy side up here. Yeah, I think we could probably test this this bearish FEG up here. Yeah. So I'm thinking we go up here and test that. Because FEGs also act as liquidity, but this is not like a trade yet. We need to wait for 10. Oh, wait. Switch to 5 minute and go to 9:55. Oh, okay. I guess we tested the bearish FEG already. Okay, that's kind of awkward. Let's see. We get a bearish reaction off of that. So I'm thinking we could probably do shorts. Get a 1 minute bearish that forms here. And in terms of sell side liquidity, let's see what we can target here. We have 9:30 open. And then oh, none of these look that obvious to me. Maybe this one. 5580. Alright, yeah, I think we could probably short off of that 1 minute bearish. Something like this. There's an untapped 3 minute bearish FEG up here. Alright, I think I'm gonna wait for a tracement to like somewhere up here. Just target
That's a
this.
great bearish reaction.
Yeah. So I'm thinking shorts for this day.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, we tagged that.
Might have to take a look.
Oh, we tagged both. Down. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, we got the bias, right?
Yeah, we did get the bias right. And
yeah.
Oh, we actually tapped into this 1 minute bearish. Maybe there's a trade opportunity there.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
this is July 22nd. Oh, dang. Alright, it's fine. We can do 23rd after.
I noticed that when you back, like, it doesn't give it right away. What's the temp? 0 Celsius? That's impossible.
Alright, we could try shorting off of this. I think.
Is there a way to place a limit order with Sprazella? I don't think. FXU plays definitely the best for backtesting.
I don't think so. Actually, I don't know. I feel like the move has already happened. We would have wanted to capture it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything happened before 10. But you could have entered off of that fair value gap, that bearish fair.
Yeah, this one and this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so over here, like you had a great rejection. Remember, guys, I said trend, draw, entry. Your trend is from that huge rejection bearish from the hourly bearish fair value gap. Your draw is that sell side liquidity at 5579, and your entry could be any of these 1 minute bearish fair value gaps. Enter off of there, 4 point fixed stop loss, make money, boom, that's it.
Wait, low key, we could get a reversal here and get long. See, we tapped in this 1 hour bullish.
Oh yeah,
plus sell side.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. We want some bullish reaction and then to get confirmation and enter off that. But I mean, you could also just trend downwards too.
Yeah,
it's very possible.
We'll see.
Oh,
you're getting it. Good job.
Kind of like this.
Oh, called it perfectly.
That's crazy.
Good stuff.
What do we enter off of? That's the question now. We have this 1 minute bullish. Wait, first we need to figure out where we target. So we could target this bearish FEG. But considering that we tapped into that 1 hour bullish FEG, I'm actually thinking we could probably go for the high up here. It's a little ambitious, but I think because we have that higher time frame FEG, we would probably get a reversal. So we have this 1 minute bullish FVG and this one. So let's see if we can get an entry off of one of these. Target that high. 18. Oh, that's kind of a lot. I'll go for this 1 minute bearish that hasn't been touched. So I'll be like 14 points. Try something like this. Okay. So now we've identified our draw liquidity as being up here, and then our entry is going to be off of one of these 1 minute bullishes or the moving average. But let's see if we can get tapped in. Okay, yeah. Okay, this 1 minute bullish formed up here, but I didn't really catch it in time, but whatever. Stop here.
Quick question for you, Eric.
Yeah.
Do you usually just try to time your entry, or do you set a market order?
I usually set a limit order out. So if I see like either the moving average or the bullish or bearish 1 minute FEG, right? I'm gonna have my limit order like in advance, so then when it comes down and hits it, it'll just automatically tap me in. And I'm gonna use the bracket orders, right? So it sets my take profit and stop loss out at the same time as well. But now that I'm tapped in, let's see if this plays out or if I get stopped. I get stopped. That's unfortunate. So that would be a loss.
Yeah, why wouldn't you have taken the short like originally?
Because I saw like this 1 hour bullish FVG plus sell side liquidity getting swept. So
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
yeah, I was thinking maybe reverse there. 7/22. Let's see how this day plays out though. That's crazy. Yeah. So we had the correct
yes.
bias, but like things like this happen sometimes.
I think that's the third time this shit has happened, bro. Every single chat you guys have seen, every single guessed the bias, right?
Yeah. But I mean,
That's insane.
even though we're getting
That's
cooked
hilarious.
by like those those losses, I mean like, hey, we're still overall profitable. Okay, let's go to the 23rd, bro, for bro's birthday. All right. Let's see how this is looking. Again, we're in that daily bearish FEGB, but we are inching upwards. Tapping into a 4-hour bearish. This one right here. And we have a untapped bearish FEG up here. I'd actually like for us to hit that. And we are in a 1 hour bearish right here. 3 minute, 5 minute. You gotta look at news as well. I forgot to look at that yesterday. Oh, there was no news anyways. That's fine. So we do have existing home sales, which has like a little bit of impact on the market, but nothing crazy. Let's go to 9:55. Alright. Okay, looks like we swept a lot of buy side here. Swept this. Yeah, I don't know. These conditions don't look too good. Let's see. We go long off this 1 minute. 1 minute FEG. What could we target? Actually, no. It's not very high probability. We would want some more confirmation. Yeah, I don't really see a setup I like right now.
Yeah, that's just a whole lot of, you know. chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
One of you guys asked me, how do you know what day's not? You'll get that by trading live with us. You'll get that instinct, like, okay, this is just not a day to trade. You know, that's how I became profitable. That's how I made money. You can see, I think it's in the testimonial section. You can see my first payout, and that's from trading with Eric. So yeah,
It's
by all means, bro, you guys can get it. Just join up with the free trial and trade live with us, and you guys absolutely.
yeah, it's also just like screen time too. Like the more experience, the more hours and the days that you see, like you can just figure out like if it's not like look if it doesn't look too good. Like even though yes, we're in a bearish FEG here, and I mean there's like potential targets for along like this bearish FEG. Just like it's like we have things that are like conflicting with each other, right? This is telling us that on the higher time frame it probably wants to move down, but on the shorter time frame it's like it kind of wants to move up, but like we're not really sure what it wants to do. So in this case, probably just best to sit out. I'm sorry, bro. That's a no trade day for your birthday.
He's
All right.
gonna say some shit. I know it. He's gonna talk to
Wait, I'd be down to do one more random day.
7/11/2004. That's my birthday.
7-Eleven. All right, bet.
Mhm. Yeah,
All
for
right, I'm
sure.
not going
Just
to
don't tell me.
2004, but I'll go to
Oh yeah,
7-Eleven.
yeah.
Delete session orders. Yeah. What is this?
7/11.
June
I
10th.
could have born in 365 days. I had the gas station.
Let's see this.
Dude, 2004. That's before Eric.
That is before
I'm
me.
older than Eric.
Yeah,
Low,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, you're older than Eric.
All right. Oh, your birthday soon? Happy birthday, Pharaoh. How old are you turning? 21, 22? جدتي. أنت جدتي. Alan.
Farah.
He's a grandma. Everyone, Pharaoh's a grandma now. Everyone, congratulate her. All right, let's go.
Yes, sir. Oh wow.
Happy
Uh,
birthday, Grammy.
Happy BD. That's crazy. 21 March. Dang, bro. Bro's gonna be legal.
Oh yeah.
All right. 8:30. We have this giant candle, so there's definitely probably news on the day. Let's take a look. Yep. CPI. That's huge. We can probably catch a huge trend on this day. Let me go back here. Tapping into bullish 4 hour. Looks like yeah. 1 hour. Yeah, and the 1 hour as well. On a day like this, you could probably just go blind long. Let's go to 9:55.
Think we might need to turn these blokes, like teach these blokes some math. Prophet, how do you think I'm 17 if I said I'm born in 2004? 2024 minus 4, 2004 is 20. And we probably like 11. Okay, buddy.
Okay, we actually have a lot of weakness here, right? We even though we got this push up from the news candle, I think we are in all-time highs, and it's just giving us a lot of bearish price action, right? We pretty much we haven't disrespected this bullish 5-minute FEG, but based on these, like we're forming bearish FEGs. So I think a good target would actually be these sell side lows. It's kind of like data low. It's not the exact data candle, but I think we actually go down and hit that. See if there's anything else we could target. Maybe this 1 hour bullish. It's kind of a stretch. We'll see though. Alright. We have this 1 minute bullish. If we want this to go down, we'd have to close, get a candle close, and disrespect that. See how many points we can get. Maybe like 12 potential points. That looks good.
Yeah, that looks like a great trade
Yeah,
if it works.
let's see if we can get
It's a
some
good
sort of entry. So we identified we want to go short to probably this low and potentially this 1 hour bullish FEG that has this unfilled 1 hour bullish FEG. So yeah, let's look for an entry now. So it's 9:56. We gotta wait for 10. Okay, it looks like it's moving upwards.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't have taken the loss because it's not even
We're
10
not
yet.
we're not looking for a trade yet. We want something bearish.
What do you mean by respect and disrespect exactly? Okay, so like a bullish fair value gap, right? It's theoretically it's supposed to protect and support price, right? So when price taps into the bullish FEG and then bounces up, that's respecting the bullish FEG. But then when you see price disrespected and close under the bullish FVG instead of bouncing up from it, that's disrespecting it.
Me,
This is a good one.
Let me find an example. This one's kind of bad. I like this one. So, oh, it's kind of blurry, but basically bearish FUGs, right? This second candle that gets formed with like a gap in the first and third, we come up and tap into it, and then it continues trending downwards. And then
Mm-hmm.
with the bullish, right, it comes up, retraces into here, and then continues upwards. But with
Yeah.
when we like disrespect it, instead of continuing in that direction, basically we would get like a candle close. So like see this bearish FEG, right? It just runs through it basically. And that's when we know that we can probably go long off of it. Cause right, if we were in a downtrend, it would probably support that bearish FEG. Yeah, so I want to look for a reason to go short here. And we actually did tap into this 5 minute bearish as well. So maybe we can get a reaction off that. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh yeah, that's what I like. It's gonna get short.
We call the chat.
Short off
I mean,
this
it didn't work yet, so
1 minute FEG. I don't know, we don't know yet. Let's see. So hopefully you can come up and test that. Or not. Oh no. Oh wait,
any kind
maybe
of
this one?
retrace.
No, bro. This is unfortunate.
Oh, hey,
No.
wait. Maybe you could get an entry on a time frame. Like if you see that trending, not the time frame.
Not really.
No,
I mean, the only
this is.
entry that I see would have been off this 5 minute bearish.
Oh, I see it. Okay, we could have taken that then. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we probably can go lower though. We'll see, we'll see. We have to see how it reacts off of this sell side. Or the data low. Okay, we hit that. Oh yeah.
Wow, it's
Look at
just a
this.
straight dump.
It's
What
just a
the hell
dump.
happened?
Yeah, we can probably still look for shorts here, right?
I guess the
If
market
it
hates
wanted to
stripping.
reverse, it would have probably bounced, but in this case, it
Yeah,
just
that's
went right through. Like there's
way
just
too mistakes.
no resistance or anything. It just boom. So we can probably continue looking for shorts. So we drilled this one
Market
hour as a potential target. Let's see if we can find anything
retracement.
lower.
Yes, sir.
So we have this 1 hour bullish.
That looks better. That looks better.
Dude, even like this looks good. Wait, it's 4 hour bullish.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
We might be able to come down here.
Hmm.
This one I got tapped into. Yeah. Oh yeah, this 4 hour bullish matches with the 1 hour. I kind of like that. Okay. Let's see if we can get a short entry here. Try to catch this downtrend. Okay. So we form a
Oh, a little bearish FPG right there.
yeah.
Do we get an entry
Something
chat?
like this, and we want to target probably around like 10 points. It's like the top
Watch it just
of
manipulate
the
us
FUG.
again.
Yeah, it's also possible it just retraces and destroys us, but we'll see. Oh,
Are you joking, chat?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, wait, chill. Okay, we could probably enter like off of this 1 minute up here. Yeah, oh, that works as well. It's just not touch it. Or if
I
we
don't know.
inverse this 1 minute bullish.
I think we beat it.
Oh,
Okay, now we're
okay.
definitely
Yeah,
beating.
we're definitely in now. Let's see. Stop. It's very possible that I could just hit or stop here. Make this wider. I'm gonna delete this actually, it's looking kind of messy. Oh, and we hit tip.
Oh,
Over
baby,
10
that's a
points.
crazy entry.
Yep,
That's a crazy entry. I really thought that shit would have got him Olivia.
that's crazy.
Because
Yeah, we respected
that stop,
this 1 minute FVG, so
that
good
stop
shit.
was really tight. That's a
It's,
crazy entry.
yeah, I mean, it's not actually the stop, it's just like price on this stage is
Yeah,
very jumpy.
yeah.
So,
Hey, that's a W, baby. Come on, we take those.
yeah. Yeah, let's see what actually happens on the rest of the day, because with like CPI 8:30 news days, we usually get pretty crazy trend. But let's see.
This is my birthday, so right, the market just hated it, I guess. Fuck this kid, and we're gonna dump.
Okay, hit this 1 hour FVG. Looks like a bounce. Oh, but we're making a new low. Oh
Wow,
my,
just digging. My goodness,
it's pushing.
what the below. So it's find daily candle trend, find target of liquidity sweep, wait for respective FVG. The first two are right. The third one, we don't only use FVGs, we can use IFVGs or EMAs as well.
It's it's up to you what you want to use. I'd recommend testing and just see which one you like.
Yeah, but when you join the streams, you guys are gonna use FVGs, IFVGs, and EMAs because that's
Yeah,
what Eric back
that's what
with.
I like. That's what I'm comfortable
It's
with.
proven. It's proven to work.
Yeah. Damn, we're just
What
pushing down.
moving average do you prefer using?
Oh, thank you for saying that.
9.
Nine EMA. Thanks for saying that, Ryan.
Yeah, that's a good question.
And that's because this is like short-term trending, right?
Yeah, we're just trying to catch, like, basically the lower the moving average number means the more like aggressive of a trend you're trying to catch. So like the 9 would be like in a heavy trend, you'd be able to tap into it. Versus like if we had like a 50, it'd probably just not touch into it at all like this.
Yeah, that's what I would use for my
Yeah,
swing
it's
trades.
probably better for swing trading. So this 1 hour bullish we tapped into. What else do we have drawn out? Oh wait, that was the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Okay, so it could reverse over here, or maybe move lower and take out one of these lows. Let's see. Oh, it's just maybe reversal? Question mark. I was just chopping now. Yeah. So on this day, the daily candle would have looked something like this, right? A big red candle, and right, we would want to catch some of that short, and that's pretty much what we did here. So yeah, we caught 10 points. I think I wrote that down. Yeah, let's see what our stats are for this. I guess this is not that much data. You usually want to get more, probably around like 3 months to a year. But I mean, we can just see based on this how it performed. So we grab the sum of this con to con. So that'd be what? Be 13 times 50 bucks. And then this would be times 100. Right, so based off these, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades, we would have made. I mean, it depends how many contracts you're on, but on one contract it would have been 1,350. So this would be like 1.5 weeks worth of trades. Let's also see what our win rate is too. Win rate and max loss streak, or like drawdown. So it looks like in this case, our max drawdown was 1 loss, and our win rate would be, what is it, 1? So we have 8 total days, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually had a 50% win rate in this back testing, and average gain is average loss. You know, average loss is minus 4 points, and average gain would be plus 8 plus 9 plus 12 plus 10 be 39 divided by 4. So yeah, you see, even though our win rate was kind of like bad for this, 50%, you don't need like a crazy win rate to make money. Just need to make sure your wins are bigger than your losers, and you'll be able to profit. So like this. Oh shoot. Yo, I'm putting my headset 1 second. Yeah, basically, if our winners are bigger than our losers, then we will be able to make money. And with at least like a 1 to 2, I can put pictures here. So this is a back test I've actually done. And right, we can see if we did a 1 RR, we'd have an insane win rate of like 86%. But that doesn't mean you're gonna make more money, right? It's only 5.2k per month. But right, we can see that as we increase the RR, so like 1 to 2 RR, we're actually making more money even though the win rate is less. But the drawdown like does increase with it. But basically, you want to be focusing on maximizing profits and not so much the win rate. And another thing is that once you have like all this back tested data, it makes you like confident so you can execute your strategy like pretty much every day and not have to think. And when you have losing streaks as well, like you'll know because you have the data since you back tested, right? Like this, we can see it's like a 15-point drawdown for a 1-2R. That's like 3 to 4 losses in a row. Like if you have 3 to 4 losses in a row, like you're just gonna be able to like sit through them. And a lot of things that a lot of beginner traders make is that, or mistake, is that they strategy hop, right? No strategy is going to have a perfect 100% win rate. Like every strategy is gonna have some drawdown and some like loss streaks. So a lot of new traders find a new strategy and it works for them, but then they get a few losses and then they look for the next strategy, and it just becomes like an endless cycle. So what you really want to do instead is focus on one really good strategy, such as this one here, and just get really good at it so you can actually become profitable in the long run.
Absolutely. And is that the end, or we're gonna go a couple more dates?
I think it's the end. It's already been like an hour and 30 minutes.
You want to like pick someone's random birthday and just test that?
Yeah, I
Close
mean,
it
we can do
off.
one more.
All right, guys.
Can we do mine?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. What's your
It's your
birthday?
birthday, bro.
Okay, how far back are you willing to go? Do you want to do like a more recent year?
Oh, oh my God, bro.
I mean, I've been doing 2024, but we could choose like
You know what? Yeah, let's do 20. Yeah, let's just do 2024.
okay,
Let's do yeah 526.
526. All right.
526.
I think I have
Eight
to
Yeah.
make
26.
a new back testing session for that.
Okay. Ah.
Oh, we made 2.9k.
Oh yeah, you see that, chat? Over how many days? You there, Eric? How many days we back tested?
It was like 8 days.
8 days, 3 bands, guys. 8 days, 3 bands on a 50K account. So imagine you get a 150K account where you can risk 3 times as much. 9K from 150K account. Now copy trade that on 5 150K's account. 5 150K accounts, that's 45K. Do you see that, chat? When you don't consider money in the equation, just how much money you can make when you learn this strategy and you trade live with us and you trade with, that's how much money you can make. And I
Sir.
didn't say anything. I'm not telling you guys. I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass and telling you guys. You guys just saw him do it live in front of you guys. You know, so this is real and this is legitimate.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, absolutely. I know some guys new came in, so I don't know why he's calling me Scott, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, again, if I know some of you guys came in here, we trade live every single day, Monday to Friday, only 10 to 11 a.m. with live executions. So you can see Eric's and mine live trades on the screen, and you can copy our trades and learn the strategy for yourself and make money for yourself. Right? It's going to be an insane community. We'll be able to grow as a person and as a trader and with a profitable strategy. And I absolutely think it's worth it to just at least hit the free trial and at least see for free if we're legitimate. And you can also join the link in my, and I'll always be able to contact you guys, help you out. You can DM me anytime.
Same. Like, feel free to DM me anytime if you have any
Yeah,
questions. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Cause like when I was learning
definitely.
how to trade, bro, it was a struggle. I'll just say that. Like,
Yeah,
be able to have someone to help tell you exactly like the right things to do. Like,
exactly.
it's so helpful. As long as it's around the same. Yeah. I mean, like this strategy, you can just trade. You just choose a fixed amount of contracts. You don't. You do the same amount. You risk the same amount every day. Ryan, I have some
Absolutely,
bad
Chris.
news, bro. Your birthday is on a Saturday, so.
Oh, that's funny. Wait, yeah, I remember now. It was. Let's try. You want to try 2023 instead?
Yeah, just try
Sure.
2023. Oh, because you're doing crypto?
Can I change this? Oh, I can. 2023. Alright, it's gonna be the last one for today.
Yeah.
Mm,
This was a great session.
yes,
Great
sir.
session. We should do this like every now and then.
Yo, why can I not change this? It's bugging, bro. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why it won't let me select 2023, but alright, that
I
works, I
guess it
guess.
can let you go there.
Period must extend original dates. What?
I guess guess his birthday's cursed, chat.
I think your birthday might be cursed, bro.
Is it on another weekend?
No, it's on a Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't know why it's saying that.
Wait, no, that's a Friday. I think that's a Friday.
Oh, there we go. I just had to make it longer, it looks like. Alright. Let's see,
See,
20.
I knew that Trade Zella was something you could use for journaling your trades. I had no clue that you could use it for backtesting as well, though.
Yeah, I found out like 2 weeks ago. I just bought TradeZella and I was like, oh shoot, they have back testing. And I tried it out and it was like way better than TradingView.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've been just using TradingView for my backtesting this whole time, so maybe I should check out TradeZilla as well.
TradingView is like it has a limited number of candles, so you can't go that far back, which is really annoying. And you can't like skip either. It's the 11th this day. All right, let's take a look. Okay, we just tapped into this bullish FEG. I'm thinking we go longs. Longs to probably like this high if we can get momentum that day. You probably want to see the news too. May 11. Ooh, 8:30 PPI. Yeah, we might be able to get some good movements on that day. Let's see. I'm expecting a big candle for 8:30. Okay, that wasn't that big. All right, let's go to. Okay, we're tapping into that bullish FAG. Looks like. Interesting. I mean, in this situation, we're disrespecting all these bullish FEGs. We did tap into this one, but I'm thinking price actually wants to go for this low right here, this obvious low. And this 5-minute bearish got respected. Yeah, I'd say we could probably try shorts here off of like this 1 minute. So something like this, 15 points. Oh, that's kind of aggressive, but we'll see. Okay, we get our sell. The order's kind of scuffed, but that's fine. All right, now we see if it plays out. Oh, it's struggling to move lower. Unfortunately, we got stopped.
That's insane. Right
But
to the tip?
I'm thinking we go to this low though. Check
No.
out these.
Okay, the stop saved us.
Just moving back and forth.
Yeah, that was a bad
Let's
day.
speed this up.
I
That's
think this is the
unfortunate.
first. Yeah, I think that's the first L we took where we were like wrong about the bias.
Yeah, you're
Everything else
wrong.
we were right about.
I guess it respected the daily FEG.
Then again, that's 2023.
Yeah, you can't always be right in trading. So yeah. All right.
Woo! Anyways, chat. I think that's going to be end of this. This was great. This was amazing. If you haven't already, join in the. And if you want to join the free trial, let me send you from one of the streams so you guys can know what it's like. Let me get from my phone because it's on my phone. Sorry, just kicked me out over there. But yeah, I'm sending in a video from the live stream. And basically to join it, yeah, I said this before. I sound like a broken record, but yeah, the free trial link is in Eric's bio. You just hit that. You'll be free for 7 days, and then you can join the streams on Monday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. That's the only times we trade. That's the only time we need to trade. So yeah, that's literally all there is. And you can DM me any questions you might have. And that's the video chat. That's just an example. You can see on that trade, on that video, Eric's trade is
What's
like
up,
right
guys?
over
This
there,
is
and the people can just copy it and learn. That's it. Eric, you can hear me, or am I just talking to a phone?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, good.
All right. So before we head out, does anyone have like any last questions? All right. I guess not.
Get it, guys?
Oh,
Okay, guys.
wait. Human Torch is typing. Does this
Okay.
approach work on stocks? Uh, so it does work for futures and forex, but for stocks you'd have to test it out. But because the S&P 500 is it's made out of a lot of like tech stocks, right? It's 500 US stocks. I guess it worked on like the bigger stocks like Apple, Nvidia, Tesla. But again, you should do backtesting and see if it works for yourself.
Yeah, always backtest strategies on other assets before you try it out.
Yep.
And I would imagine it actually works wonderfully on Apple and Nvidia because a lot of people do use fair value gap strategies for day trading those specific stocks.
Yes, sir. Mega's typing.
And also, if you guys could just answer that poll that says, "Will you be joining us this Monday?" It's in the chat. I would really appreciate it. Just getting like a little heads up on who's interested, so I can like personally DM them if I don't see them and help them out. But you don't have to. And if you guys have any questions, always DM me anything. I run this stuff with Eric. I help. We work together on this stuff. So by all means, ask me any questions you may have.
Yes, sir. We're trying to build the best trading community out here. Most
It's
transparent and like
yeah.
we want results.
I guarantee you, you will not see a more transparent Discord server. Guys, name me another Discord server that shows their live executions from their Express accounts. You can't. We're the only one that does that, I swear to God.
Yes, sir.
To my knowledge, at least. Invite them.
You're also not just like these guys also just aren't purely trying to sell courses, which
Yeah,
is like big green flag right there.
yeah. Eric, you ever sold a course? You never sold a course. It's like a mentorship, but
I
that's
mean,
it.
I saw my mentorship, but that's like one-on-one help. The course is like
Yeah.
included, but the main
Yeah,
thing is like me being able to help directly.
You guys
yeah,
actually
and
want.
it's very reasonably priced too. It's not like you're being charged
Yeah.
like $5,000 or $10,000 like some of those like gurus out there will try to charge you for that price.
You guys
There's
want.
nothing like that here.
Um, you guys want to see something? Here, let me show you guys. I was one of Eric's, like, was I one of your first students?
I think you're like my seventh or eighth.
Seven or eight, yeah. And you guys can see this. Here, let me show you guys so you know I'm not bullshitting. Right? There. Check out that image in the chat. That's me asking Eric how to draw fair value gaps. So you know that I'm talking from the heart right now. I went from that to making really good money. Right? I requested 3 payouts this year and like up to what? 3K. Well, I'm going to request the third one like by the end of this month. So that's altogether that's going to be about 5K in payouts. Easy. So by all means, just lock in and you'll be able to get something going.
Yes, sir.
Because now I know a skill for life that has the potential to generate 6, 7 figure income. Easy.
Oh, Casper SMC is crazy, bro.
Yeah, Casper SMC. I mean, that's insane. I $4,000 course. My goodness. For $4,000, bro. Like,
Dude, if you think a $2,000 to $4,000 course or mentorship is bad, I saw that one that was like for like 5,000, another one that was for like 10K. I mean, yeah, they were both for
if
quite a
you
bit
have
of time, like a good several months, but I think that's a little excessive because it was just course, and I don't even remember if there was one-on-one. Maybe there was one-on-one like calls and mentorship,
For that
but
kind
I
of
think
price, it better be
five
one on one.
five to 10K is overpriced. It was
if
like for like
you have
it was like
if
a
you have
3 month boot camp.
if you have 10K to spend on a course, just put that in some stocks, man. Like, holy
No,
shit.
exactly. Put it put it in like any index fund.
Yeah, and S&P 500, that should give you like $100, $200 monthly. That's pretty good. At the
Mhm.
most, probably more like 400, 300.
Well, assuming that it's doing well
Yeah.
because it
Yeah,
doesn't always have good years, but
correct.
on average it has about 10% returns, which is
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah.
I think for 10K, it'd be worth it if it was one on one and like in person. I think that's like valid price.
No, for 10K,
Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, it was in person. But the thing is, this guy was trying to sell to people who come from like I guess um like difficult backgrounds. Is like he was trying to charge to
that's
like
insane.
immigrants. He was trying to charge to like immigrants and people like from international like third world countries, which I think was just
That's
ridiculous. It's like
Wait,
you're
I
trying to
also
charge
think
5K.
that like they try to get them to use credit too. They're like, oh, if you use your credit and like borrow some money, then you can buy my quote unquote mentorship and course and then make the money back later or pay in installments using borrowed money or something. I don't know, man. It's just sketchy.
Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, there's no guarantee, so it's like risky
Yeah.
for the clients, and then I'd say it's almost unethical because it's like, okay, if you wanna have a target audience, like make your target audience people who are already maybe doing well and just want to have another income stream instead of like targeting like these immigrants or people from third world countries who are just trying to make some money, but the thing is, they don't have any like money to get started, which you kind of need for trading, even through a prop firm. You got to pay the subscription fee, and mentorship helps. So if you want to pay for mentorship, got to have some money for that. But then this guy's charging like 5K for once again people who absolutely cannot pay it up front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of cooked.
that's insane. All right, Chad, is there any other questions? Any other questions, Chad? This was amazing. We're gonna do this like every now and then, probably like maybe bi-weekly, monthly,
Probably
maybe.
like once a month. Some.
Yeah, once a month for sure. Or maybe we could do like weekly trade recaps. I don't know. Eric and I gotta talk about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Could I actually maybe try backtesting with you guys as well, or is
Yeah,
that too much to ask?
yeah, by all means, you guys,
Yeah.
you can go on. Sure. 5K USD is insane. Where do you invest your payouts to in stocks or more accounts? Um, I threw like a couple hundred in like meme coins, just to fuck around. I was in Resmus. I think I put like what $200 in Resmus. That shit went crazy to $1,000,
That's
and then I
crazy.
took out like yeah, and then I took out 500, and then I let the rest ride, and then it crashed, and then but I already made $500, so I don't care. I still made money off of my investment.
I max out my Roth IRA, Roth IRA, and then I buy stocks and S&P, and then just
Yeah,
like
get in
buy
stock,
stuff
get
to
into
learn
S&P.
like books and courses and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, like I guess what do you have your IRA through?
I think it's from Charles Schwab.
Okay, gotcha. Would you recommend that? Because I actually happen to have um I have something open with Charles Schwab already. Like I use it to
Oh,
invest in fractional shares of stocks.
Yeah.
So would you
Uh,
recommend an IRA through them as well?
yeah, Schwab is pretty good for it. I don't think you can actually buy fractional shares on Schwab, which is kind of cooked. But
Oh no, no, you can.
oh, you can.
They have yeah, they have something called pie slices, and
Huh.
they allow you to buy fractional shares.
I don't know. I was buying like VOO and SPLG because like they wouldn't let me buy fractional, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, if you want to do
Maybe I'm
like
just not aware.
VOO, yeah, they have a limited selection of fractional shares.
I see. But
Yeah,
also I
like
heard
they offer
Fidelity
fractional
is
shares
good.
for. I've heard that too.
I
Yeah.
know a lot of people use Fidelity.
Mhm.